What happens when things get tight between the two names of reality TV? Well, they look towards the end, and it seems like the same is happening between Simon Guobadia and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Porsha Williams. So what exactly is that? Nigerian tycoon Simon Guobadia has escalated his charges against his estranged wife, reality actress Porsha Williams, worsening their already difficult divorce. Court documents obtained by a news outlet expose his shocking claims, stating that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star had many extramarital affairs during their marriage. Simon has legally requested that Porsha, 43, confess or deny a number of charges, including that she married him for his money and strayed on many occasions. These allegations add a fresh element of drama to their breakup, formalizing suspicions that have been floating about since Porsha filed for divorce back in February 2024. Those cited in Simon's court records include Ghanaian sports journalist Kelvin Owusu-Ansah, Porsha's ex-fiancé and father of her daughter, Dennis McKinney, and Atlanta socialite Jonathan Dupiton, who has a history of food stamp fraud. Other surprising names on the list include Atlanta artist Future and Ming Lee, rapper Rick Ross's ex-girlfriend. Simon's legal team has demanded that Porsha take an oath to answer these questions and clarify the nature of these relationships. Now, before we delve further into details, let's just take a look at their relationship to see if things have always been like this from the very beginning. In 2020, Porsha Williams met the Nigerian entrepreneur Simon Guobadia in his now-closed restaurant in Atlanta. However, things took a dramatic turn in May 2021 when Porsha revealed her engagement to Simon. The announcement came only a week after Simon and his ex-wife Fallon finalized their divorce. The engagement was especially surprising, given Fallon's recent appearance on Real Housewives of Atlanta as Porsha's BFF. Overall, the unexpected engagement raised eyebrows and prompted a frenzy of speculation and controversy. Despite the uproar, Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia maintained their relationship. They both stressed their strong bond and the satisfaction they had discovered in each other. Porsha, in particular, turned to social media to express her happiness and emphasized that her relationship with Simon began after they began his divorce process. On Porsha Family Matters, Simon explained that his connection with Porsha began when she messaged him on Instagram to check in after learning of his divorce. While the new couple stated that their relationship began in April, many pointed out that it happened too soon for that chronology to be accurate. However, Porsha and Simon's relationship developed in public, with every step documented on social media and in the press. In November 2022, the pair walked down the aisle amid a flurry of lavish celebrations. They held a traditional Nigerian wedding ceremony to celebrate Simon's background. The wedding was held at the Four Seasons Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia. Porsha sparkled in a series of exquisite costumes that reflected her new husband's cultural heritage. Soon after, they had a traditional American wedding at a Methodist church in Atlanta. Despite their apparent pleasure, Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia's relationship was not without difficulties. The couple was constantly scrutinized by the public and the media, with many questioning the sincerity of their relationship. In February 2024, Porsha joyously announced her return to Real Housewives of Atlanta as Porsha Guobadia. Her excitement, however, was short-lived. That same month, Simon was charged with fraud in connection with his attempts to obtain American citizenship, with alleged financial offenses stretching back to the 1980s. After Porsha Williams filed for divorce, things became tense with Simon Guobadia. Guobadia specifically demanded thorough information on Porsha's profits from Real Housewives of Atlanta, as well as copies of her filming contracts, agreements, and conversations with producers. As if that wasn't enough, he indicated a wish to prevent Real Housewives of Atlanta from shooting in their home. Now fast forward today, what exactly does Simon want Porsha to do now? One of Simon's demands directs Porsha to explain the nature of your relationship with Nevadius de Muncash, who's professionally known as Future. While Guobadia's crew suggested the Dirty Sprite rapper as a potential Porsha hookup, insiders close to her dismissed the idea, saying in some articles that Porsha does not know Future. Simon also wants the courts to hear about Porsha's relationship with Ming Lee, the sole lady named in the alleged escapades. Lee, who's the proprietor of Snob Life Hair, has been linked to Rick Ross and has lately received notice for her suspected relationship with Tai Young, a reality star from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Porsha and Lee have been friends for years, often seen together in Atlanta. Lee's recent birthday message to Porsha on Instagram was affectionate, further complicating Simon's allegations. In June, she wrote, "Happy birthday at Porsha 4 Real." Thank you for being you. You're a bomb mom, a bomb friend, and one of my favorite people to have random nights of music, dancing, and food. Porsha responded warmly, "You know I love me some King Ming. Thank you." Following the announcement of Porsha's comeback to Real Housewives of Atlanta after a years-long absence, it was rumored that Lee would be invited to hold a peach in the future season. According to a news source, the document also requested her to acknowledge that you never loved your husband, as well as a question about money. What was your comprehension of the reasons why your husband provided you a 5-figure monthly allowance during the marriage? However, another news source also reported on Simon's recent filing, and fans were quick to respond on that. Among many things that were said by the people online, many questioned Porsha about what and why exactly did she do what Simon was claiming about her, with one fan writing, "Porsha, what did you do to that man? That S*X must have been fire, 'cause he has lost his mind. Imagine if she had kids with him." While another one stated, "He's been a nightmare since she got with him. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Should have left him with that lady." However, there were some other people as well who considered that it would be better to give Porsha some suggestions on how to handle his list of 26 questions, which are actually those 41 allegations that she has to respond to in 30 days. "Me under oath. Who said dat?" One person joked, as another advised, "Girl, just say, I know what you talking about and drink your wine." But the demands don't just stop here. Simon's demands in court go beyond personal ties. The spouse has urged Porsha to explain the terms of their prenuptial agreement, claiming it was unfair and that she fraudulently induced him to sign it. This is important since part of the deal includes him residing in their marital home. The two have been in a public feud over who gets to live on the Georgia estate for the past few months, with Simon even banning her out. Porsha demands that the prenuptial agreement they signed be respected, and she requests that Simon depart their $7 million mansion, citing the provisions of their prenup. The judge has temporarily given her exclusive use of the residence, but Simon claims the prenuptial agreement is invalid due to changed circumstances and a lack of mutual understanding at the time of signing. And this was something which was stated by Simon's lawyer as well, saying the November 17th, 2022 prenuptial agreement is not enforceable for several reasons, including there was no meeting of the minds. The terms are unconscionable, and because the facts and circumstances have changed since the prenuptial agreement was executed, making the agreement unfair and unreasonable. He also says that she filed for divorce without his knowledge. To complicate matters, Simon has also requested specific financial records from Porsha dating back to January 2022, as well as any pertinent documents referring to her employment and proof from their marital residence. In March, Simon's lawyers told Porsha not to destroy any evidence, including text messages with Owusu Ansah. He just filed a motion accusing her of contempt of court for failing to produce the needed documents. To date, the wife has willfully and intentionally violated this court's February 22, 2024, standing order by refusing to turn over her mandatory discovery pursuant to the Fulton County rules, according to Simon's request. Porsha's lawyers believe that he purposefully suppressed critical material in the case. A judge has yet to rule on Simon's request for sanctions, and Porsha has yet to react to the most recent charges in court. Though she has not commented, the Pursuit of Porsha author has continued to film for the forthcoming Real Housewives of Atlanta season, where her divorce will undoubtedly be central to her storyline. But what are your thoughts on it? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell icon to never miss our future updates. Thanks for watching.